also we have to talk about what's the feature that you don't want to be your best feature. What one's a violation? Like if you're like to a girl, what's my best feature? She's like, you know what? Your ears.
Yeah.
It's like,
or like your kneecaps. Like,
fuck off, bro.
Yeah, that... Insulting and be like, what about the rest of me?
But
I think that would be a good...
Loads of girls say that they like guys with nice hands, and I always say to them, my hands are like reasonably groomed, because I used to bite my nails, but then years when I was younger, and I don't know why I just stopped biting them, but I always like try to take care of my nails and stuff, but like, I just say to them all the time, like, oh, my hands are well groomed, but they're covered in scars, and they always get mad wet, like they love it. Yeah. As soon as I say it, they're like, really, what? Because I got like this, obviously, fucking...
Well, you never had calluses, obviously, because you never fucking lift weights.
I'm still stronger than everyone that lifts weights.
Yeah. Don't know about that. How would you test that?
I mean, like in terms of I'm in at football.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I still move.
That's a different kind of strength, though.
Of course, but that's for me is like an athletic person. That's the kind of strength that I'm interested in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I don't. Like I do, like I want to back off my top in the at a pool party in Ibiza and look like in good shape. But then I know so many guys that's like aesthetic, but they're useless. Their muscle is useless.
It's just for the look.
It's like, just for the look.
Purely for photos and Instagram.
Right. I'd rather be actually strong. Like, do you know what I mean? There's so many guys that go gym, and when it comes to football, they can't move. And I honestly think, like, how does that happen? Do you know what I mean? But
how do you get strong without?
How do you get strong without actually being strong?
I think you are physically strong. Like, they're probably a lot more like. Because even things like going to the, what's it called, like moving furniture, or when you go fucking Tesco shopping and you're carrying like 50 bags, it's a lot easier than when you're weaker in it. So I'm sure they actually have strength in that way. But yeah, maybe not on a football pitch when you're trying to push someone out of the way or shoulder barge them. Or...
I think I definitely have 99 aggression. I think I'm more aggressive than...
Yeah, you are, man. You were like... the way you were moving yesterday when you get angry about the £6.50 from them guys.
Bruv, I'll punch man up for £6.50.
It's not about the money, it's about the principle.
Do you know what, bruv?
Respect me, fam.
So I tell them what happened? I tell them what happened?
Yeah. You are living. You may as well. You're pretty passionate about it.
Nah, I'm right to be passionate. I'm right to be, bruv. We play football every Monday, and it's £92 for the pitch. Yeah, which means it's 7 aside, so that's £6.50 each, £6.60, but whatever. £6.50 each. Somebody that I know was bringing 2 of their brethren, and the 2 brethren said 10 minutes before the game they can't come. Right? So then
that's a violation in itself.
Right, but then but the pitch is under my name, so that leaves me to pay their £13 to cover the pitch. On top of the fact that we're now 2 players short for the game. So
and I wasn't meant to be playing either, by the way.
But also, it's a case of they weren't replying back to Calvin. Calvin is messaging them because when they said they were ill, Calvin messaged back saying, "Listen, I know one of you's ill, but we're gonna need the other guy to come because we're short on numbers." Blah blah blah, and they just aired it. So I was like, "Bruv, anyhow, the game starts at 8, finishes at 9. Let 9 o'clock hit and the money's not in my account. I'll kick off a man's door, bruv. I don't care. Like, man's got £13. It's not a problem, bro. Why are you laughing?
Because it's just like it's £6.50 per person.
It's not about.
I know it's not about the money, but
so
I see how angry and worked up you're getting over it.
I don't like disrespect. There's no need to disrespect me. You man have come to football. They came to football last week. I don't know them. I gave them respect. Shook their hand, spoke to them. You weren't even there last week.
I was.
We there? Yeah. And then after the game, they're like, "Oh, this is wavy. We want to come every week. We want to be regulars." Blah, blah. Do you know what I'm saying? So why am I receiving disrespect when I haven't been disrespectful to you? I can be disrespectful.
They're never coming back, are they?
Bruv, I didn't want to see these men on the street, let alone come back to football, bro. These men are done out, bruv. I said, bruv,
things you were saying.
Let the clock hit 9 o'clock, because Calvin is not forceful enough. He's very polite.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't trust Calvin. I said to Calvin, send me their numbers. Calvin did not send me their numbers, bruv.
I wish I wrote down the quotes that you were saying. There were things like I was spitting their mum's face.
Bruv, if I have to come to a house to get my money, man's coming on a bailiff thing. If I have to come to your house to get my money, it's peak for you and whoever's in the house. That's the situation that you've got yourself into. I don't feel bad for that. That's on them. They created the situation for themselves. Do you know what I'm saying? So anyhow, do you know what I'm saying? Your mum wants to get involved or anybody wants to be a human shield. That's them, bro. I'm throwing a right hook, same way, bro. I don't care. That's not my problem. That's
left,
not my problem.
Left, right, uppercut.
Bro, 100%. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not the peas, bro. It's the disrespect. Do you know what I mean? You've deaded. I play football twice a week. And one of those sessions, you man have deaded.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, fuck them, man.
Yeah. Anyway, how you been?
Other
than that, how you been?
Calm,
you seem stressed. Sorry, I set you up on the wrong foot.
Do you know what it is with me, yeah? You remember that. I'm happy being unhappy. Like, I'm so used to being unhappy that I can be unhappy while being happy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't really need to be happy to be happy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So,
well,
I'm
kinda.
Right.
I'm an emotional person, so if I'm sad, I'm fucking sad.
How would you have dealt with that situation?
What, as in yesterday?
Yeah.
They weren't...
Because you lot are looking at me like I'm crazy. How would you have dealt with that?
I would have called you. And I would have got you to deal with it.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Because if I was to deal with it, I would probably just end up paying the money and just that's it. They won't pay again, but I would probably just be like, oh, because I'm like one of those people, like, you know when you go to a restaurant, yeah, if your food turns up cold, I'll just eat it cold, innit? I won't complain. Whereas I've seen people, I've actually, like, used to work as a waiter, and I've served food where I put the steak down and the woman touched it and was like, too cold. I was like, are you not going to try it? Do you know what I mean? And then I
feel that it's too cold. It's too cold.
Yeah, I know, but why is your first reaction to just touch your food, innit? Like, would you not just cut into it and then...
If she's ordering a steak and she can see it's coming over, but there's no sizzle.
There's no steam.
There's no steam.
Yeah.
There's no sizzle, blood. So it's like, bruv, what I can already see that's too cold.
Yeah, I know.
Is this dickhead about to put this down in front of me? Really? Say
well,
swear.
I was like, yeah, I did. I did, and she touched it. It was like, too cold. 2 words, not even like thank you for putting the plate down.
Why is she gonna thank you for bringing you the thing that your job is to bring the food as she's ordered it?
It's just polite.
Less of the bit, it's polite to bring me food that's hot, big man. You know what I'm saying? That's polite too, bro.
That's not my fault, that's the chef's fault. Go at him.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool then.
But anyway, you're happy being unhappy. Is that your week?
No. I'm curious. What caliber of restaurant were you working?
Oh, it was a pub restaurant. It was a pub that tried to be a bougie.
That's different.
If I was working at like a Miller and Carl where she's paid 40 quid for the set, I would be vexed for her.
Dead food, but
still, I fucking love it though. But I would be pissed if the fucking steak costs 40 quid. I put it down. It's not
that's
even.
What I thought.
Then I'd be annoyed. But
you're working with like a spoons or something.
It was a little Black Horse, little pub and that.
Spoons in it. Alright.
Yeah, pretty much. But they tried to be bougie.
How are you anyway? Week 3, 4 of being week 8 of being self-employed?
Yeah, I was gonna say you're far off, bro.
No, I just realised we're doing the podcast every 2 weeks, not every week. So I was going by podcast.
No, I'm good. I mean, I had an engagement party on Saturday, so there's a friend.
You engaged?
I'm not getting engaged. Don't be silly. I'm not ready for that.
Anyone marrying you.
No, I need to find a girl for that first, bro.
Not necessarily. 2022.
But there was, my friends. I just forget what age I am. Because it's very normal for people my age to be getting married, but I'm just like...
I forget what age you are.
I'm so far away from that now, yeah.
But a few years ago, when we
I
first
thought
met...
we were like fucking... It feels like I'm getting older, your age is not moving. I thought you were like 5 years older than me.
I guess that's so accurate, I swear down, because when we first met, it was like... I think because Khaled's a year older than me as well. Yeah. So it was like, oh, this is Dom, he's my brethren, but he's a young gunner, innit? He's young. That's how they would always refer to you.
We didn't start off as brethren, though, did we? We were like totally opposite.
You can be brethren with people that you're opposite to.
Yeah, I know. We've got
to address some of your unconscious bias and unconscious racism. We're going to do an episode with X. We're going to do an episode with X and Chase and all the man there.
No, because then I'm outnumbered then. I need some other white guys as well, so we have the racial...
Not even white, you're Portuguese.
Okay, fine. Yellow man then. Whatever you want to call it. Just it's in between.
100%. But nah, bruv. I always thought you were way younger than me. And now I'm 29, you're 27. I'm like, bruv. This guy's not even that much younger than me. We're like the same age group.
No, the fucking clock stopped for you and I'm just aging.
In X Factor, we'd both be in over 25s.
Yeah, oh, that's peak.
Do you know what I mean? That's what it is.
It's true. Do you actually watch it, Santa?
Nah.
Okay, well, neither do I.
The last 2 teams I wanted to clock are both married now, so it's dead.
I actually don't remember the last time I saw it. I think it was
probably... It was the Little Mix years the last time I saw it.
Maybe when... Was Jedward on it? That's how they came from that, innit? Or was that Britain's Got Talent?
I think they were old. I
don't fucking know. Anyway,
I'm looking at Leanne Pinnock and fucking Perry Edwards, and you're looking at Jedward. You know what I'm saying? That says it all.
Oh, Perry Edwards, isn't that Oxlade Chamberlain?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
6'10", and that Leanne girl's with you know Andre Gray.
Oh yeah. Oh,
right.
Okay.
And goes to Jamaica. So once they got wifed off, I was like, it's dead food, isn't it? It's dead, isn't it?
But no, I've been cool. I've been calm. Like, I had the engagement party on Saturday. That was decent.
Do I know the person?
You know them boys. Them boys that you came around my house for.
Describe him.
James. He's like
you got to describe him.
my height, blonde, like
the blonde guy.
Cool.
I was gonna say there's you, there's an Asian brother, there's a tall, muscular, brown-haired brother, and there's a blonde brother. So just tell me, innit? Like, which one is it?
You don't know them by name.
Yeah.
They're
all James to me.
Yeah. Yeah. The blonde one, he's getting married soon. So
congratulations, James.
Yeah, he had a little occasion. Do you know what? He got congratulations before I got any congratulations for passing my test. I still don't think I got one for passing my test.
I said congratulations on the podcast. I said well done.
I don't think it is. Do you know what I mean? You're the worst. I'll send you.
Congratulations to Dom for passing his test.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll send him like little things like, oh, I've just done this, just done that, and then he's like, cool, look at this teen I've just matched with on Tinder. Then I say that my friend's getting engaged, and he's like, oh, really? Which one? James? Oh, James, congratulations. Doesn't even know the fucking guy like that. So peak, bro.
I get it, bro. I take back James.
This is why my conscious bias and racism comes out sometimes.
Fuck it out. I didn't say congratulations. I didn't say congratulations. Donnie's response is racism. Yeah. What's going on? What are we doing?
Oh, it's society, innit? That's what it's done to me.
Your people are some of the worst slave owners. We'll have a whole other conversation about that, bro. You know, it's like the Portuguese and the Dutch were the worst.
Mate, do you know what?
You wouldn't know that.
I don't know about it.
You wouldn't know that because like they're the most chill countries now. Yeah. But they were like some of the worst at the time. But it is what it is. Speaking of Portugal, your boy Ronaldo.
Yeah, my goat.
Your goat.
My goat.
Certain man's goat.
Certain man's goat.
My goat still has yet to do interviews, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? My goat
only scores penalties now, innit? And then with the World Cup,
52% of his games man-to-match performances. This is what it is.
True. No, like what? You talk about the interview then?
Yeah,
the interview. So
like, you're a United fan as well.
Yeah, to be fair, like when I was seeing the clips come out and when I saw that he'd done this interview, I was thinking the worst. But like now seeing the entire interview, I think as a fan, I don't really think it's changed my opinion on. I'm slightly biased anyway because I'm Portuguese. So like I love Ronaldo and I loved him since the early days at United. But in terms of the whole interview, I don't necessarily think anything he said has made me go, nah, that guy's a cunt.
The only thing I didn't like is there are moments of like hyper self-awareness where he knows he wants to develop and make himself better and always improve, and I respect that. Yeah. But then there's moments where he really lacks self-awareness. Yeah. Where he really lacks, you know, any of the comments about being better looking than Wayne Rooney or more successful. That's just
arrogance.
It's beyond arrogance. It's not necessary, right? You could think that in your head. But it's got you know what's annoying about it? It's got nothing to do with the conversation. Yeah. We're talking about football. And you just start, do you know what I mean? Imagine me and you talk about football and I just go, well, I've got 900 followers and so, what's that got to do with anything? That's got nothing to do with the conversation. That's so random, right?
Just pop out nowhere.
But he's got, it's such an emotional roller coaster for me because he said stuff where I found him very, very endearing. I really liked him. And he said other stuff. I was like, this guy's an idiot, bro. Yeah. It was very flip-flopping, and I think a lot of that I put down to Piers Morgan because it wasn't really an interview.
Yeah, well that's the problem I had, is that I'm surprised at some point Piers didn't turn around and say, mate, can I just suck your dick?
It was like watching gay porn.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Genuinely, just every question he kind of, even that Rooney one, he said, oh, you've got a lot of criticism from people that were close to you, which surprised me. Ronaldo was like, surprised me too. And then he was talking about how, what was it? What did Rooney say? He was saying... Oh, what was he saying?
All I remember, I didn't remember Rooney saying anything bad. I remember a quote of Rooney just saying he just needs to get his head down. He wouldn't have done this under Alex Ferguson.
No, but it wasn't that. There was something that he basically brought... Oh, no, he said, why do you think that is? Jealousy, perhaps? Is it because you're still playing professional football and he's not? And then Ronaldo said, maybe. He's practically given him an answer. That's
where Ronaldo shows his naivety. Yeah. Because you're allowing someone of your size, you're still allowing yourself to be led and manipulated in that way. Yeah. Despite how smart and media savvy and business savvy you are. And so it's like, you know, that's the, I'm not gonna say I lost respect for him, but that's the part that made it very difficult to respect. Yeah. All the parts of like this kind of elite mentality and blah 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 blah, I get that, but if you are really self-aware, as he's trying to put himself across to be, you would be self-aware enough to know that you have to adjust your style. There aren't that many out and out nines. Look at Kane, has had a good season so far but hasn't scored, like he's not like top goal scorer. Haaland started off really well but struggled. They're more traditional nines. They aren't the high press nines are the guys that are getting involved, and you know, so you have to be self-aware and see that the game is changing. And he lacks that ability to see where things are changing or weaknesses in himself. And like I say, in an interview like this, where Piers doesn't offer any pushback or anything, it was useless. Yeah. Do you think he was just trying to get out of United?
I think he had his back against the wall. He tried to move in the summer, didn't get his move, and he doesn't want to be at United. It was led on late last year, and early on in the summer window that he wanted to be at a club that was challenging the Champions League because he knows he hasn't got long left in the game. He's already said this is his last World Cup, so...
But which of those clubs would take him? There's talk of maybe Bayern Munich now, but at the time, the issue that you had was that no top elite clubs in the Champions League would take him or look at him due to his style and due to his wages. Not necessarily him as a player, but the style of football that he plays.
But that's not how he sees it. In his mind, so like... You're right, with the hyper self-aware, he did say in parts of that interview, no one's the same as when they're younger, like age hits everyone. So he did actually address that.
Kind of, but not really.
But then he followed that up later on in the interview where he was talking about how many 37-year-olds are as good as him.
Right.
But you're not competing against 37-year-olds. Like, you've got Haaland now, who's a physical specimen, banging in goals. You're competing against that. Do you know what I mean? Like... That's what people pay 200 grand a week for now. You're getting paid 500 grand a week, and you're not scoring big.
It's almost so painful to see someone come so close to self-awareness, but then just
just goes past their head.
It's so weird.
He was so close. You're like, go on, say it, and then he just fucking ruins it like that. That was one point of contention which I didn't really like, is when he just thought that how many 37-year-olds do you know that are as good as me? And it's like, well, most of them are retired, so you're not competing in a massive pool, but. The people you are competing against are a lot younger, and like that's just.
Well, he takes pride in that, right? He takes pride in the fact that he looked after his body well enough to play at the top level at 37. But you have to be. The issue is, he wants everybody to be at his standard.
Yeah. And
he will not be flexible anywhere.
Yeah.
So he won't be flexible on his wages. He will not be flexible on his playing time. He will not be flexible in being an ambassador for the club, but not, coming off the bench and. But he will not be flexible in any... We've seen players go back to clubs and be more of like a player manager or a player coach and not really play Carrick at the end of his career. He wasn't playing a lot. He was half coach, half player. And he had to take a step down in wages to reflect that. With Ronaldo, he's got this great mentality almost, but he will not be flexible in any way, shape or form.
Yeah, which leads me on to like the second point of contention in the interview was talking about his relationship with Ten Hag.
Yeah.
And there was a word he said in it saying that there's no empathy. And I was watching the interview with two people that are Portuguese in my family.
Yeah.
And the word he used, he didn't mean empathy. What he meant was like chemistry. So he was talking about the chemistry between them. So like that, some of his interview got lost in translation because of.
I think if you were being sensible, you could pick that up.
But anyway, he was talking about his relationship with Ten Hag, and he said that he felt disrespected. And initially, I didn't agree with him because like. If your manager asks you to do a job at any point in the game, you have to respect. The manager's he's got the keys. You have to listen to him. Like, if you work in a normal corporate job, your boss says to do something, you're going to do it. You might not like it, but you respect them and you listen to them. And the point that he was trying to make was that for the City game, he wouldn't bring him on at 6-1 down because we were getting smashed, and Ten Hag came out in the media and was like, you know what, I'm not going to play him. It's just not right to do that to his career. I actually thought, fair play to Ten Hag. But then the game after that was against Tottenham, I think, or maybe a couple games after, and we're winning 2-0. We're destroying them. They haven't had a shot on goal. Like, they're struggling. Maybe 2 shots on goal throughout the entire thing. We are dominating them. 3 minutes left of the game, and then you look to your bench and you call them. Like, I don't know what the point of that sub was. Like, maybe Ten Hag just wanted to waste time. If that was the case, then you could have literally chosen any player rather than the guy who has done what he's done with his career. So I can see what he means by that. I don't agree with him walking off the pitch.
But hold on, but is that then special treatment? He's a player.
Yeah.
So would Rooney have come on for that last 3 minutes if you guys are winning 3-0 and the game's basically over?
Probably.
Okay. Yeah. And who's a bigger Man United icon? Not football icon, Man United icon.
Yeah, I'd probably say Ronaldo.
Ronaldo?
Well,
over Rooney?
Well, Rooney's done a lot. He's our biggest goal scorer, yeah. But I don't know. I know.
But a lot of Man United fans would say Rooney is a bigger Manchester United icon.
Probably, I'm just biased in it.
Than Ronaldo, right? Ronaldo's a bigger football icon, Real Madrid icon, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Would Rooney have come on for their last 3 minutes?
He probably would have done, yeah.
Okay,
but then
cool.
people forget that Rooney also wanted to leave us as well.
I appreciate that, but we're not. You're trying to deflect.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to defend my boy, innit? Yeah.
But the point is,
got my back up.
As a manager, you don't always have time to explain everything that's happening on every thought process. So you have to trust that I'm doing this for a reason. And where there is no trust in that relationship, that's where the problem is. They do not trust each other. They do not respect each other. Whether that's both ways, one way, whatever. Once that's broken, you know what I mean? Because like you said, it could be time wasting. It could be an injury that he's not aware of. It could be anything. And they both speak very, very good English. I don't want to be disrespectful here because I can't speak any other languages. But you said some stuff can get lost in translation with Ronaldo. And it also might with Ten Hag because he's not completely fluent in English as well. So there are... amongst the lack of chemistry, there is also miscommunication within that.
I just... Obviously, we don't see what happened, but like it's supposed to be an uncensored interview, but I don't think we really got beneath the surface because a lot of the stuff he's talking about, he didn't really dive into the details of that substitution. Like he's probably had a conversation with.
He sounded more like Donald Trump.
Yeah,
it was like a list of. It was like a drunken list of tweets that he'd put up at 3 o'clock in the morning when he was pissed off. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't really like a deep dive into anything. It was all stuff that we already. It's all stuff that we already knew.
Yeah, like even when he was talking about how. Like the younger players, they look up to him, they respect him, but they don't necessarily listen to him. Like, tell me what they're not listening to. Are you telling them to do something and we're not seeing it on the pitch?
Correct.
Can I relate to him because I'm watching the games? So if you tell me what you're telling them,
that's why there was all those made up tweets of like
Sancho
and music and all this
that
kind
was
of stuff.
borderline racism though, like some of the Sancho ones.
I think a lot of black people wrote them because I might write them, but like if he went into that type of detail, I was like, because that I think that shows what people were expecting. That shows the level of depth people were expecting, where it's like, I tried to teach him how to do this, and he said, don't worry, I know how to do it. Yeah. But where he doesn't go into detail, we are left unable to really make an assessment or a judgment, because we don't know. Maybe he's telling them stuff that's wrong.
Yeah, well, that's why I don't think the interview was necessarily as scathing as like the clips started to like come out and make out to be, because even with the Ten Hag thing, he hasn't gone deep diving. Maybe if he'd started talking about a conversation they had directly, and then that substitution was against what Ronaldo and him talked about, then I can see a lack of respect.
Yeah.
But now it's all open to interpretation.
Yeah.
And I think the other thing, just before we're probably going to move on after this, but the last thing I want to talk about was when he was talking about the younger players. I think Ronaldo needs to remember that not every player wants to be the best in the world. Like, I know that's the mentality he thinks that every player should strive to have. But you got to remember that this is just a job for some man. Like, some man just want to have a comfortable life and enjoy they want to set their family up for the rest of their lives, have, so that their kids can be sorted for the rest of their life, and that's them happy. They don't need to be, putting it up the best numbers like Ronaldo and Messi have been doing over they don't need their name up in lights like that. They just want to show up, do their job, train every day, go home.
Not all of them want to play at 37. By 37,
some of them are happy to.
Most of these guys will not be playing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So when he's saying, look, you've got to eat this and drink this so
and
that you can play at 37.
Yeah.
They go, fuck that. I don't want to play at 37. I want to retire at 30. Some people might, he looks at it like longevity, and that is key. But some people have completed football in a shorter period of time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So people look at like Iniesta and Xavi, and these guys go, Iniesta was playing in the Saudi League or China or wherever when he was 32. It was like he completed football by 28.
Yeah. He'd already won everything.
He'd won everything.
Yeah.
So, it's everybody's motivation is different.
Yeah, I feel like, and that proves that like you don't necessarily need to have the mentality that Ronaldo has to win stuff still. Like with Iniesta, like he didn't have the same mentality. He retired a lot early. Well, not retired, but pretty much retiring when you go to
out of the top 5 leagues.
Yeah, if you go to one of those leagues just for the money, you're pretty much done with football. Like, but he still won everything there was to win. Like, you don't necessarily need that. Oh, I need to be the best. Yeah. Obviously, you need the mentality that you want to improve, but like, he's always makes a point about how he's the first one there and the last one to leave. But like, there's other circumstances that affect these players' lives. That,
correct.
Maybe they're looking after an ill parent or something. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you just don't know.
Yeah.
So, obviously, like, if I was there and I wanted to improve, I would speak to Ronaldo, but I wouldn't necessarily live as, like, obsessively as he does.
Yeah.
And I think he doesn't seem to understand that. So he takes it as, like, you know, they don't really listen to me. But, like, maybe they do, they just don't, I don't know, maybe they struggle to apply it, or they just don't want to live like that.
Yeah. No, for sure. Well, I like that he said about the World Cup, you know, you've got these top elite teams, Brazil and France and Spain and Germany, and I think Portugal's just a level beneath that. And then Piers said, where'd you put England? He was like, yeah, in a level beneath. I was like, I rated that so high. He didn't even lie. I rate that. It's accurate. For me, it's accurate, but I was just like, I love that you didn't just go, England. You just said, no, you guys, you're with us. We're the level, we're the second tier level of these World Cup teams.
But his PR was on point though. I love the fans. The fans, they're always right. The fans, he knew who to play to and who to. The other thing I did love about the interview was him talking about the structure, because like a lot of United fans have been banging on about that for years.
Yeah.
No one's listened, and now you have someone who's inside the club who's seen it firsthand, who is also echoing the same things.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think it's going to cause anything or achieve anything, because the Glazers don't have to sell at the end of the day, and I don't think it's going to... He hasn't said anything that we haven't already known, but it just kind of backs the point that all the fans have been saying, that like the infrastructure is shit. Like, the club hasn't changed since he was last there 15 or 13 years ago.
And he knows good coaches from bad coaches as well, right? Because he...
He's because he rated Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
You know what I'm
He did say that.
But
if he rates Ole, then that doesn't mean much.
If Man U can...
he didn't even mention Sir Alex when he was talking about the top. Obviously, everybody knows he loves Sir Alex, but he was like, I've been coached by the best, like Zidane, and then he was talking about not Solskjaer. I think our coach for the national team. He mentioned him, and I'm like, he's a shit coach. Like
they won the Euros.
Yeah, they did, but
with that goal from Eder. But he said if Man United don't win.
I think he was flirting around with Arsenal because fucking Piers is... Do you know what? I saw a tweet.
They're clearly good friends. They're clearly mates.
But I saw a tweet that made me laugh where it said, how is it that Osama bin Laden is an Arsenal fan and Piers Morgan is still the worst Arsenal fan to exist?
100%. Yeah. We have terrible celebrity KSIs. That's not that bad.
That's not that bad. Compared to Piers.
Bit of a weird guy. Yeah. John Burko, Speaker of the House.
I don't know him.
He's a bit of a prick.
I don't know Bin Laden. I don't even know if that's true.
Bin Laden's an Arsenal fan.
He was an Arsenal fan. Okay, no.
The Queen was an Arsenal fan.
The Queen?
Queen was an Arsenal fan.
Okay, well.
They're the worst
Rest
Arsenal
in
fans.
peace.
Or not.
Yeah.
Where do you think that your lot will finish in the World Cup? Do you back England or Portugal in the World Cup?
I back Portugal. I always have. I don't know what
he called himself white 15 minutes ago and then back in Portugal. Portuguese people disown this guy.
No, I do back Portugal. Do you know what? I love the vibe in England when England are doing well. Like, do you remember that summer we had? Everyone talks about it. That summer where there was... You probably don't even watch Love Island. Love Island was on. The sun was like fucking out every single day. Yeah, now I mentioned Love Island. Love Island was banging that year. Right, the sun was out every single day.
English people just experience life differently.
We had Euros on, like, and England went so far that, like, every time the England game was on, you went past pubs, they were just bouncing and people cheering. Like, everyone was just loving life.
But as a black person, then when man miss a penalty, it's a hella monkey emojis and racism. So it's like, I can't get excited when other English people get excied.
Yeah. Although you did make a point, as soon as Saka scored, you messaged me, Saka!
We're coming to that. Bukayo Saka, bruv. Bukayo Saka, bruv. West London's own Bukayo Saka bagging 2 goals in the first game of the World Cup appearance, bruv. Man, don't try and tell me Greenwood was better. No comment, bruv.
You can't bring that up.
Case on going.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? Man trying to tell me that Sancho was better. Say no more. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so Sancho can't even make it to the bus on time, blood. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sancho, so he's struggling at the moment. Do you see he's deleted all his posts on Instagram?
I don't care.
Like, I know you don't give a shit. I'm just saying, like, I think he has some. Okay.
I have no interest. What? You think he's got what?
I think he just got some mental health issues at the moment.
No.
Thing going on.
Bruv, that's life. We all got.
I love how the last episode we talk about mental health issues. As soon as I talk about players' mental health, it's like, that's life, bruv. Get on with
we're
it.
talking about 2 different things, innit? I don't want the guy to go top himself or anything like that. But when we're talking about elite,
I love how you talk about.
But when we're talking about top level sport, top level business, whatever. The mental side is a part of it. Who can mentally stay strong? Who can physically stay stronger?
I think you just
and who can physically stay fitter, and also who can mentally stay stronger. Do you know what I mean? And a lot of it, this is where people say a lot of your success is luck. You have to create your own luck, but a lot of it is luck. Some people are struck down with all their family passing away and all sorts of bad stuff happening.
Do you believe in luck? Sorry, I know this is a massive segue. Do you believe in luck?
I believe you can create your own luck, right? So yeah, there's an element, like, if I run my recruitment business and I pitch clients, and it's my skill that I pick up more clients than other people that run the same recruitment business, but it's also activity. I've got to put myself in that frame to do that. So I think, like I say, you can create your own luck, I think.
I think there are elements of things in life that, like, if you're born into a family that's rich, that's potentially seen as lucky.
That's not luck, that's just statistics. Everybody's going to be born, and someone has to be born into a family of cunts, and someone has to be born. That's just mad.
But you might sit and look at that if you were born in a less fortunate family, like, oh, they're lucky that they have this sort of money behind them.
I know bare people that were born into more fortunate families than me, and I would never switch lives with them. So it depends on what you perceive as luck. Depends. It's getting super deep, but what we perceive as luck is dependent on what society values, and different societies value different things. So you could be born tall and slim in a society that doesn't value people that are tall and slim. Do you know what I mean? And that would be seen as very unlucky. Do you know what I mean? Or if you were born, physically fit, but it was 1943, you're getting sent to war. So that would be unlucky. True. So it just depends. It's always a changing spectrum. Do you know what I mean? So it just, if you were born rich, but it was the French Revolution, you're in trouble. So it just depends. The scale of what is good and bad changes day to day.
To be fair, Poland was bombed recently, NATO-backed country. We could be conscripted soon, bro. If you're 27, 29, healthy.
I just need wings, a cup of tea, and some pussy. I'm alright. I'm calm. We can end this whole shit right now. I don't really care. As long as my baby buy £6.50, as long as man run me my bread, then I'm calm, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man ain't dying violated, bro. But where do you think Portugal can finish?
To be honest, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are backing us as like the dark horse. I've seen a lot online that people think we will get to the finals.
You might still have Pepe in the squad.
Do you see what I'm saying? He's like he's a dinosaur. He's like a relic in defence.
When Ronaldo said not a lot of 37-year-olds
there's one
competing at my level.
There's one that pocketed him. He
did.
He pocketed him when Porto played Juventus, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, that doesn't say much though, because I've seen Tyrone Mings fucking pocketing him as well. So, I don't know if we can win. I'll be honest. I think Jota's a big miss that he's not coming to the World Cup. Yeah, he got injured like last few weeks before we went. Okay. So that's a big miss for us. I don't know. I think we do play well, but I think we're very defensive. For the talent that we have, we're just very defensive, and I don't like the manager's selections all the time. Like João Felix, I think he's a quality player, never gets a chance. He won't start this World Cup, I don't think. He'll come on as a sub, or he'll get a few minutes here and there, but
that's a lot of Ronaldo factor as well, right?
Probably a lot of Ronaldo factor, but I don't know. Every time I've seen us play, we're so 50-50. Sometimes we put amazing passing moves together, and other times we just look like we could never score a goal even if we played for 2 hours.
I think I know Bruno doesn't start, but Bruno sums up the Portugal team. I think
it's a lot of hot and cold.
Yeah, very hot, very cold.
I think we'll get out of group stages, and I think we might get knocked out on that game or the game after.
Your squad just isn't consistent enough.
I don't think we're going to the final.
Consistent enough. That's the problem.
I'd love to see us get to the final, but I don't see. It depends how good Ronaldo's going to be playing every game. If he plays like he has for United, we ain't scoring. So if he can show up, maybe we have something in the locker. But I do still think we'll go out not the first knockout stage, maybe the second. But I don't think we'll get much further than that.
With England, I was really happy to see them do a 4-3-3. Obviously, I'm supporting Arsenal players.
Yeah.
But I don't support England. I don't really care about England. But they went 4-3-3, and I thought, how far they go in this tournament depends on how brave Southgate is going to be.
He has to continue.
Because they've got the talent, but they have to just keep going. And they have to go and outscore. It's tournament football. It's not a league, right? Go and outscore your opponents. If you concede 4, score 6, and everything's going to be okay. And that's what they did. And after Iran's attack was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But the one striker they had, because he barely got any opportunities. And when he got an opportunity, man's bagging.
Yeah.
So I was like, I quite like that it's just... I like that for him as an individual. Because you don't want the games to be just 6-0 trouncings every game. And then you see, obviously, Bellingham's the youngest England player to score. Saka's 21, scored 2. Rashford comes off the bench and scores immediately. It was unbelievable. And then Jack Grealish's face was plastered everywhere. He was the face of the win and he got a tap in right at the end.
Yeah.
I was just like,
no, it was they played really well, but like I would just be interested to see if Southgate, like if his bum goes when you play against a team that's, or not you, like England play against a team that's actually a decent team. Do you know what I mean?
He'll bottle it before that. He'll play a team like USA, who are not a good team, but also not a bad team. They're just a sort of middle of the road team, and they'll still.
But that's where I would, because like Maguire, I don't know, but I fucking hate him basically. And normally his problem is that he needs to be protected, and that's why we typically see him in the back five. Yesterday he was shielded pretty well by Bellingham and Rice.
Yeah.
But like you said, Iran didn't really get many chances. If you're playing against a team that controls more possession and can get higher up the pitch more and gain more territory, how does Maguire fare? Because he makes a lot of mistakes. He steps up when he shouldn't step up. He like doesn't make great tackles. He lunges in.
Are you talking about for England or for United though? Because for
mainly
England, for England and for United, they look like two different people.
I know.
And the United thing, he's got players around him that he doesn't maybe have the same relationship with. He doesn't command the same respect in the dressing room. You know, when he goes to England camp,
he does seem to be better.
He just seems like a different person.
Yeah, which is fucking frustrating. But
is there more of a? Do you think that there's sometimes, say like with a team like USA, right, who aren't full of stars? Do you think that there is a bit of an advantage where even though England are better across the board, they've got kind of star players they lean on? So say like when Wales play, their game plan is give the ball to Bale, basically. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes that can be to your benefit if you've just got this guy that you look to and he's the guy that does everything. Whereas England, maybe not just England, but some of these star teams, they're so good across the board, but there isn't really that hierarchy of just give the ball to this guy.
Yeah,
he's going to go and score.
Yeah, I actually prefer it the way England have got it when there's, you know, a whole team full of team. Yeah, because I think like if you are relying on that 1 or 2 star men, what happens if they have a bad game? Right, it's always possible. Like I'm just thinking about it from Portugal's perspective now. Ronaldo would be seen as that main man. If the objective of their team is to get the ball to him and he's not bagging goals, then what? Do you know what I mean?
I don't know why Ronaldo's seen as the star man, because you guys won the Euros when he wasn't even playing.
Yeah, he played most of the games until the final. Yeah, but yeah, whereas like for England, you can give the ball, like either wing could be dangerous. You've got Saka one side, Sterling or Rashford or
I'm so happy to see him start Saka and Saka.
In his actual position.
I think Foden is a better overall player than Saka. But Foden's a number 10. This Foden out wide thing is completely lost on me. I just don't get it. Him and Bernardo Silva, they're so technical. They should be in the middle of the park. Yeah. And, you know, that for me, if anything, Foden starts over Mount maybe in that more advanced midfield. I don't mind Mount in that position, but Foden starts there. Saka starts out wide. Sterling starts out wide. You know, shout for Rashford because he's been on better form as of late. But no, I think it's been so good. And like I say, Saka getting 2 goals. I'm happy. I want to see Ben White get some minutes. But no, it's class.
He scored a banger, to be fair. I'm talking about the volley. That was
both goals were bangers.
Yeah, but the volley was that was like just dipped.
Scored the tournament so far.
Like, yeah, there's not been many games, has there?
I'm just saying. So this scored the tournament so far.
It was a banger though. What, you didn't rate your goat's penalty? No, you didn't think that was good.
He didn't need amazing goals. He's got. Bro, if we watch a compilation of all Messi's great goals. That's longer than all of Sancho's plays in his whole career.
I love how you did straight. You and one of my other friends, they always go straight to Sancho because you lot know how much I love him.
You might spend 90 million on him. I'm expecting something.
Like
Show me something.
75, but still.
Plus add-ons.
I'm expecting more from. I think he knows. I think he would probably admit himself he's been a bit disappointed.
You were telling me hard that Sancho is better than Saka.
No, first of all, the argument was Greenwood versus Saka.
We ain't even talking about that guy. He's not good football. Like. Yeah. he can't even legally enter Qatari airspace. Yeah. No, you know, the ones there speak for him.
I know, but that was the argument. I don't think many people mentioned. At least I never had the argument Sancho versus Saka.
Yeah, loads of people did, because the argument from United fans was that Greenwood. I'm looking at you, Zad. The argument from United fans was that Greenwood is a striker and Saka's a winger, so we can't compare them because Greenwood's not really a winger. He only plays there because of Cavani and Ronaldo and all the rest of it. And I believe he's that good, as good as you guys are making out, he should displace them because if he's really that good.
That's the, like, you can't, that you couldn't use that argument with like Messi, Ronaldo, could you? Like, they get compared all the time, but they play different positions.
That's not. They both started off as wingers.
Yeah, I know, but
and then they moved centrally.
Yeah, but then I'm saying you couldn't use like you were saying if you're that good, you should be able to displace. Like it doesn't matter what position. I agree with you.
I agree.
Yeah, that's the point. I'm trying to
agree
with you, and you're still arguing with me,
fam.
Jesus Christ.
Messi is still one of the best creative players in Europe today. Now. He's still developing his game.
No, you're so. Sometimes you're so.
He's still developing his game.
I'm trying to build a relationship with you.
No. Because you might have been going on about Sancho.
Jesus.
You might have been going on about Sancho.
Yes, I get it. He's not been playing well. I get it.
Okay.
He does need to improve. I don't know what's. In Germany, I know the league is different, but like he used to have the confidence to take his player on. I feel like he's just lost that a bit. Like he gets to these dangerous positions. He still drags defenders to him, but always passes it back. I want to see him take his man on. Like Rashford, he was doing it a lot yesterday, even for the last few minutes he was on, and he was spinning men and like fake shots and all this sort of stuff. Sancho can do that.
It's the mental side.
Yeah, and that's what I think he's a bit fragile on that side. So I'm hoping he can come good. But
it's always, but we had the same thing when Arsenal was struggling. Is that when the team's struggling, everything you want to do feels high stakes.
Yeah.
You don't want to be the guy
to lose
when
the ball,
when your midfield, when your defense is shit. You don't mind losing the ball because when Liverpool at their peak, you lose the. Okay, if you tackle Salah, you just run into Virgil. It's a problem. He's going to take the ball off you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas now, if you're running into Maguire, like, not so much now, you guys got Varane Martinez. But I mean, like before, you know, that killed his confidence where if he lost the ball, man are breaking and they're probably scoring. The whole team's going to look at you like, oh, for God's sake. Do you know what I mean? So it does build that into you. But yeah, I'm enjoying watching you not struggle. I'm not going to lie. Because the struggle that you guys are doing
is what you were struggling
is so similar to what we had. And when it was us, it was just like, you man are dead. There was no... Now we hear like, oh, it's a new manager and all these stipulations. When it was us, like, you man are dead. This is what you do. It's the heritage of Arsenal, blah, 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 blah. Do you know what I'm saying? But now it's like, no, but you got to give him time. And I mean, like, it's like, bro, come on, man.
Yeah. But I feel like football's fickle like that. Like, there was times where I was saying to you, like, oh, you Arteta out and stuff when you were losing like 3 games in a row last season.
I didn't say yes.
No, I know. But I'm saying... That's me being fickle because I was saying, oh, do you want him out? Like, he's shit.
I understand that, but you're a rival fan. I'm the idiot if I say yes.
Yeah.
I'm the one that then has to go and sit on AFTV or wherever and issue an apology. So I don't need to issue no apology. Yeah. I said it from the beginning. We need time. He's got 3 players that he likes and the rest of them are dead food. Yeah. You can't judge him off that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. What it is. But I actually hope that England don't win.
You hope England don't win?
Yeah, man. I find English people insufferable at the best of times.
They can be. I think that's what frustrates me.
English people insufferable. That summer you were talking about, I don't know where I was, but I wasn't having the same summer experience that you might have. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of people were having the summer experience. Do you know what? I just liked it because everyone was happy. That's it. I didn't even...
When English people are happy, that often leads to me being unhappy. Yeah. I'm often happier. Like, these men just chat to me in the street when I don't want to chat to them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm happier when English people are unhappy.
Do you know what? I was happy when they got to the final, but then I didn't want them to win the final. That's how much of a snake I am. Do you know what I mean? I love they got to the final, but then when Shaw scored in like the 3rd minute in the Euros, Euros, I was just like... looking a bit sticky because if they won that, oh my god, you talk about English people being insufferable. Imagine
100%.
Like it was 100%. Bad enough even when the Lionesses fucking won their tournament.
I preferred that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't mind it.
Leah Williamson.
Yeah. Arsenal player.
Arsenal captain.
Yeah.
Captain.
Ella Toon scored though. United player.
Yeah. Who scored the last goal?
It was a City player, wasn't it?
Yeah, she's from West London, from Ealing.
Okay, but from City player.
From West London.
Yeah.
Born and raised in West London.
Still plays for City.
Born and raised in West London. Do you know who else born and raised in West London?
Go on.
Bukayo Saka, blood.
Alright, move on. Next subject. I can't.
What?
Next subject. No,
what?
Please, can we move on?
Set the pace of the game.
Can we move on?
That should have been an IC3 game, bro. Real talk.
You talk about English people being insufferable.
Insufferable,
sorry. Insufferable.
Language barriers.
Yeah, exactly. I'm Portuguese. English isn't my first language. Insufferable. Fucking Nic and Saka. That is insufferable.
Do you mean it's West London on the map?
Yeah, alright. Next subject.
Do you know what I got compared to? Kicking ball.
Huh?
Playing football player wise. Do you know what I got compared to?
No one said Saka.
No, not Saka.
Yeah,
the person's better than Saka.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who did I say?
Who would you compare me to? My style.
You. I'm trying to think of someone who only uses their I was gonna say someone who only uses their left foot, but not Messi. I would say like an Iron Robin kind of. Like you know what you're gonna do.
You can't stop it.
You can't stop it.
Can't stop it.
Yeah, you still can't stop it.
I got compared
Although
to,
he scored more like outside the box, like curlers, whereas I think you're more like you can score them.
Yeah.
But I've seen you score more where you go down the line and just hit outside of your boot.
Outside foot goals are wavy.
You score them loads.
I said I modeled my game on Bernardo Silva, and the person wasn't having it. They weren't having it. They were like, nah.
You modeled your game on Bernardo Silva?
The midfield game, not the final third game.
I was gonna say
but the midfield, because I remember I'm not a striker. I'm a midfielder.
Yeah.
So, but that's probably who I would say. And then the person said, nah. You're more of a brute. You're more rough than that. He's more polished.
He's more.
I'd
say,
polished.
yeah, but also he's not as strong.
That's what I said, right? But then he goes, nah, you got more. Do you know what I mean? The person said Santi Cazorla. I was like, I will take Santi Cazorla's a baller.
Pre or post injury?
Both, bro. Look at these two. What do you mean? He's better than Rashford either way, bro. He's better than Sancho either way. Who cares?
I don't know. He's running around on his Zimmer frame now.
Don't matter,
He's
bro.
stopping a ball, but
bro. He's a baller. Either way, bro. Do you know what I mean? Who do you want your game on? Dallo?
I wish. Dallo's not that playing. I wish it was.
Bobby does definitely an attacking
Who does the
fullback.
legs? Someone's got an engine on him.
Dallo, an attacking fullback.
Yeah, probably. I do end up defending a lot more than that. I prefer attacking, but I just end up defending.
You just do the legs.
Yeah, I do the legs. I'm up and down because the lazy fucks on my team never want to move.
Who loses their head? Whoever player that loses their head and just gets rattled.
Yeah, but you lose your head as well.
No, but when I lose my head, I play better.
Yeah, you do. You start getting angry. Yeah, you just.
So it is because if I lose my head, obviously I don't really shift man off the ball.
Super Saiyan, innit?
Yeah,
you're on the pitch like. You transform.
I don't want to bully man on the pitch because they're my brethren. But if I get vexed, I'll just bully man. I don't care. I'll just
start chatting shit about everyone. Sometimes you'll say comments and I feel like they're aimed at me, but then when I confront you, you'll be like, nah, that pass.
Like what?
Yeah, like yesterday when you were like, the pass is dead, fam.
No.
I just lost the ball for the pass, but someone else gave me a shit pass.
It was the pass that Yusuf or Neil played to you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And Neil just kept doing it. He was like,
you started on Neil yesterday, man.
Bro, we'll talk about
anyway, let's move. What's next? What's next on our little sheet of topics?
Have you ever matched with a girl on a dating app who does OnlyFans?
I feel like that's all I match with because they're just advertising their OnlyFans. I literally match with them and they're like, it says, the only thing that it says in the bio is follow me on Insta. I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe they don't, wait, let me finish. Maybe they don't use Tinder. Maybe they just, chat to me on Insta. I go to their Insta and then all it says is their fucking link tree and you click on that and then all I get is fucking OnlyFans to subscribe to see their content. I don't want to subscribe to see your content. I might do, but yeah.
But why not? We're asking people to. Do you know what you gotta start doing?
What?
You gotta start matching with girls and then saying, "Hey babe,
follow."
Hey babe, thanks for matching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out my exclusive content. We've got Patreon coming soon.
But you know what?
You gotta hit them first.
Yeah, I know.
Hit them first.
No, to be fair, their marketing is on point, but still, like, I don't think that I would have as good a time as they do when they're advertising. Like,
no, but I'm saying for the banner. Just do it.
Just do it for the banner.
Just do it for the banner.
Fuck it. But nah, most of the people I match with I haven't been using apps recently, but when I did, just fucking everyone.
Why do you fight for those girls anyway?
Huh?
They're obviously there for that. Why do you fight for them?
They just got a great personality. they got great assets.
I knew you were gonna say.
I'm interested in exploring.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Why do you look so disappointed in me? Like you don't enjoy that. Sorry, what you don't speak about women like that. You don't appreciate.
Yeah, well, I fuck them.
Yeah. What you don't? Do you match with people who got?
I've got my own content, blood. What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know. Have you? You haven't told your boys about them. If you have.
About my content?
Yeah. Would you want your boys? No, I don't. Not really. Would you like it if one of your boys subscribed to it? Would you expect them to subscribe?
Would I like it?
No.
Hey.
Yo, Zad's just subscribed, man. What do you mean?
Why you gotta do Zad like?
Sorry.
That's gonna top you up when it's easy.
Gonna
put you with
First one that came to my mind.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, I don't know about like it, but if man want to subscribe and watch me fornicate with beautiful women on beaches all over the world, and that's on them. That's cool.
Yeah, but would you find it weird? Maybe that's a better question.
No, not at all.
If you just saw like Zad subscribe,
Zad,
alright, maybe. Alright, I subscribe. What if I subscribe?
That's cool.
Wouldn't find it weird?
No.
Yeah, what if I come over and just before we start the podcast, I'm like, Nick, yo, I watched your video last night.
Now you're making it weird. Yeah. That didn't need to be weird. Like, okay, if you see...
But okay, what if I didn't address it?
No, if you...
What if I didn't address it? You've seen that I subscribed to your account, and I'm sat here...
You see Johnny Sins in the bar, just go up to him like, I just watched you before I came out. Like, whoa, you got the same bar, man. What are you doing, like?
I mean, you got the same haircut,
That's what I'm saying, bro. No, you ain't got to do that.
No, I know, but like... That would be weird, wouldn't it? If we're just both sat here, you know I subscribe because you see it come up in your notifications, but we don't say nothing.
To me, apart from the sexual element of it, it's just content, innit? If I chat to X, I don't necessarily say, yeah, that last video you did was a banger. Let's talk about his videos every day.
True. Yeah, but that's more normal if you did talk about his videos.
Nah, if it came up in conversation or something. So I mean, we'd have to already be talking about the topic. We'd be talking about football generally, and then his video would come up. I wouldn't just call him or see him and be like, yeah, that video you did.
Yeah.
It's random. But if you, like, I don't know, it's just, to me, it's just content, innit?
So it's just one of those things that goes, like, left unsaid. Like, you both know, but nobody...
It depends. How much do you chat to your brethren about masturbating?
You said jigger.
Yeah. My jigger, how much do you chat to your friends about masturbating, period? Like, do you know what I mean? If you talk to your friends about beating your meat and the kind of content you watch generally, then that conversation is normal. But
I was going to say, like, that's the normal conversations I have.
Fair enough then.
What kind of videos do you watch, you know what I mean?
What kind of videos do you watch?
I'm not asking you, I know what you watch.
What kind of videos do you watch? What do I watch?
You like the variety where the woman's already tucked up, innit? Like, you already...
What?
When she's already got a big belly and she's expecting.
Oh, the pregnancy thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know tucked up means getting beaten up? That's what I was thinking. Why are you saying tucked up?
Maybe my slag needs the...
Yeah, tucked up means like...
I've already said it already, but English isn't my first language. So slang especially.
You say you watched the videos where girls get tucked up. I was like, whoa, wait, hey, yo. I love, everyone knows I love pregnant women.
Yeah.
100%.
I know you do. You've made it very clear.
Yeah.
Have you made a video for your OnlyFans with them? Have you got OnlyFans?
No, I'm like...
You're like a guest artist.
Yeah, I'm like a feature artist.
Yeah.
I'm like a feature artist. Like, you might have heard me on a couple tracks, you know what I'm saying? I might have just popped up on a couple, do you know what I mean?
Just, you might have been on...
I collab with people. I collab.
Okay, interesting. I don't know if I would have seen any of your stuff, but... If I did, I wouldn't bring it up, obviously.
You'll recognise the bar.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've seen the bar.
You know the bar?
I've seen the bar. The one that you used to fucking kill spiders and shit in the flat.
Oh my days. But no, like, I don't, like, bro, I don't care, like.
Would you...
Also, one thing I will say as well, when you say OnlyFans, people automatically assume sex and porn and stuff like that, yeah?
That's what it's normally used for.
I appreciate that. And it's always some sort of adult content, but there's different, like, I've got a friend who does yoga videos, and obviously she's good looking, she's got assets, and she has a whole Instagram.
Why is assets a bad word to use, by the way?
It's not bad.
It's a polite word, but earlier when you reacted to it...
It was just funny. It's made me laugh. I knew...
That was the word I was searching for.
I knew you were going to say assets. So, she does yoga videos, and all she does on her OnlyFans is the same yoga videos, but in lingerie or underwear or stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it can be as creative as you want to make it. Do you know what I mean? I know gal with 5,000 followers that make more money than gal with 50,000 followers. Depends on how you... organise your business and how you go about it.
Yeah,
it doesn't always be the full. Yeah,
it doesn't have to be the full whack completely new.
Yeah.
But like some guys like the kind of mystery. They like seeing you in the sexy outfits, but they don't necessarily want to see what's underneath because they want to know that's to their imagination.
That's them, man. I want to see what's underneath. Take all that off.
I mean, me too. But that's what I'm saying. Some guys might like that. But
that's cool. They can pay for OnlyFans then. I mean, that's what it is.
I was gonna ask you: would you ever date a porn star or an OnlyFans artist?
Depends on the kind of content they do and if I'm going to do the content with them.
Yeah. Because I feel the two are different. Because if it's a OnlyFans star, they might just be doing like masturbation content or...
Masturbation?
Masturbate. How do you say it?
Masturbation. Sorry, is crazy.
Alright, they might just...
Why is that so funny?
I don't know. What should I flick in the bean there? Okay.
Next time we go to a bar, we do the icebreaker, we see some banging girl. We've got to go up to them and say, excuse me.
Masturbation.
Question, is it masturbation or masturbation? Ask them.
Do you know what? I say shit like that all the time. There was another, like, rant and rant. I say rant sometimes, but that's
rant.
Yeah, it's proper posh, isn't it?
That's all. That's you live in Berkshire. That's crazy.
That's the white people.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. You got to put it English.
All right. It might just be solo content. How's that?
Rants and bants.
Yeah.
Round and bounce, blood. That's hilarious. Because see how crazy that sounds.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's crazy.
Okay.
But I'm saying, like, it might not even be masturbation content. It could be any type of content.
No, but I'm just saying, like with a porn star.
Yeah.
Like, because I got asked this question earlier this week, and I don't know about dating a porn star, because if she's getting whacked up every day, or not tumped up, getting fucked every day basically by another man, and then comes home and I'm looking her in the eye and I'm like, oh, like, and I'm the side piece. Do you know what I mean? I'm the side piece in that.
You're the salad, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not even
hilarious.
the main dish. I'm a starter, fam. I'm dessert.
That's mad. Yeah, no, I was seeing someone who did OnlyFans, and we were talking about it, and I think the difference is because she got offered a big contract in LA with like Brazzers or someone like that, and I was like, the big difference is you don't control your own content, right?
Yeah,
so if you go out to LA and you go out there, once you're kind of used up in the industry, you got to do whatever these men tell you to do. And it might not be shit that you want to do. Do you know what I mean? You're not even fucking guys you want to fuck. You got to do some disgusting shit that you don't want to do, but you need to because you got to make the peas. Whereas when you do OnlyFans, stuff like that, you're in control of your own content. You can start as slow as you want and build up as slowly as possible. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you remember do you used to look at Page 3 back in the day? Or like Zoo and Nuts and that? Page 3.
Yeah. I used to deliver paper round, and before I deliver off the sun. As soon as I deliver off the sun, I'm like, just a quick
newspapers, blood. Fucking hell, this guy, bro.
I just have a quick look. I was curious.
I don't remember like Lucy Pinder back in the day.
Do for research.
Do you know Lucy Pinder? She's like half white, half Asian.
I feel like
you'll know her face if you see it. Yeah. She was like the golden age of like Page 3 girls. But anyway, she had huge boobs, but she never showed her full breasts. And it was like, she teased, I think she really has now, but she teased showing her full breasts for like 10 years. And people were so ready people were on edge waiting. So like, if you were going to do OnlyFans or anything like that, like you'd have to just build it slow, like show, that's what not a lot of girls, but a lot of people in general, obviously a lot of the people we talk to are girls, but they go out and they just do the mad thing straight away. And then you can't undo it. You can't go back. So you're better off teasing and not. Do you know what I mean? But if you're sexy and you're flirty, you know how to flirt and all that kind of stuff. Like that should be. If you're a sexy girl, you should know how to do this shit anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? Because
why should they know how to do it though?
Because they've been doing it their whole lives. They've been doing it. They've been flirting. Since they hit puberty. Probably some of them before that. They've been flirting. Even if it's like the guy they don't like and they flirt to get out of the situation.
Yeah, but some girls they're fit, but they don't know how to necessarily, like, they haven't got the personality to back that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I don't really meet them, girl. I mean, I don't meet them. I don't know any of them.
You don't know any of them?
I don't know any of
them. No, they ain't got a personality. I don't know any of them. They just talk about how many followers they got, how beautiful they are. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. How do you know that they... This is what I mean though. Some girls who are actually...
but flirting on camera, like being able to tease, like even if they talk about all their followers and that.
When they shake the
but even if they talk about all their followers and that, they know the content to post to generate said followers, right?
Yeah.
So like for me,
just
if I date a girl who's got OnlyFans, she's got to have her head screwed on. She's got to have an exit strategy. She's got to have other plans.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I love how you turn this business real quick.
It is business.
No, I know.
I'm sitting here and I ain't here go OnlyFans. You're fucking old. Blah 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 blah. Shut up. You might all beat me on the same content.
I know. But the question I asked was, would you date a porn star or would you date an OnlyFans?
I'm not dating a porn star. I'll date an OnlyFans girl.
Yeah, but you didn't answer the question. You were going around telling how to make the OnlyFans.
Sorry. I'm a businessman. I can't help myself.
Yeah, I know. Like,
trust the process.
So answer the question. Would you date a porn star?
No.
Okay. No. Why?
Because they're not in control of their own content.
Okay, and that's what bothers you, not the fact that 100%. They're getting shagged by every man.
But the two things are the same thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If you get called to set, if she gets to a point where no one's booking her, right? None of the big porn companies are booking her. So I've seen some of these contracts, right? Don't ask me how. I've seen some of these contracts, and they say they're signed to that company for X amount of years, right? Like being signed to a record label. Just like being signed to a record label, yeah? If that label wants to shelf you, they can shelf you.
Yeah.
So if they turn around to your gal and say, you have to do this gangbang scene, and you're like, bruv, you're not even fucking one man, you're fucking 8 man. This is crazy. And she says, I don't want to do that. They'll go, okay, and they'll shelf her. She can't go and shoot content with any other brand. She's stuck. Whereas if she does OnlyFans, at least she's in control of her content. Even if you get in a relationship with her and you go, I'm not comfortable with you doing this content, I want you to change it to this. She might drop from 50,000 followers to 10,000 followers, but she can still make money. She's still got a business. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why I would date an OnlyFans girl over a porn star.
So you would date an OnlyFans girl,
100%.
not a porn star.
Yeah.
But what if the OnlyFans girl liked making boy-girl content and she made like a bunch of boy-girl content before she met you and she didn't want to give that up?
Depends, man. Depends on the situation, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I've dated girls that aren't fucking OnlyFans girls and they've got boy-girl content. Yeah. I'm not an OnlyFans person. I've got hella boy-girl content in my phone. What are you talking about? I can sell that right now.
Yeah, true.
Do you know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? I've got about 150 videos.
Yeah. But it's like, it's different because if you're with the girl, then like, obviously if she filmed those videos before you were together, it is what it is. But if she's...
That's what I'm saying.
She's still filming it now...
She's going to film videos with me if we get together, obviously.
Yeah, but what if she still wanted to include other guys or...
Yeah, that's not part of the deal.
Would you have a... What is it called? Is it polyamorous relationship?
No, I ain't on that.
Polygamy? Is it polygamy?
I don't know what it's called because I don't endorse that.
You don't endorse that?
No, I ain't on that.
Are you a jealous person?
No, it's not even a jealous person. It's what's mine is mine. I just give random man my car keys. They take my car out. Are you jealous of driving your car? It's my car, bro.
You're talking about it as a possession thing.
Give a fuck. I don't care. It's okay. It's like I come home, man, sleeping on my sofa. Like, oh, well, what? You weren't using it, so what the fuck are you talking about? It's mine. You know what I mean? What are you talking about?
That's fair.
I have
no response to that.
What kind of bullshit is that? Yeah. If you're cool with that, you're cool with that. I don't judge people what they're into, whether they like, whatever. That's calm. If you man want to pay £10 a month to watch me clap beautiful women's cheeks, then that's calm. That's appreciated. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think I would subscribe to your OnlyFans. I'd support. I would probably congratulate you more than you. Congrats, man! I'm making your first bag. Yeah, I am. But I probably wouldn't subscribe to your OnlyFans.
Same questions to you. Would you rather date a porn star or an OnlyFans girl?
I don't like you said about the porn star. I don't think I could deal with that. I'm not jealous, but like you said, like I just wouldn't like it that. First of all, I'm the side piece, and secondly, like. Sex would be a big part of the relationship. It's not everything in the relationship, but like for a healthy relationship, I think it has to be, you have to be attracted to each other. You have to have good sex. You have to have those kind of moments that are like special with them. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if she would ever feel. I feel like her view on sex might be tainted because she's doing that all day, every day. That's her job.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you know what I mean?
That's fair.
So like, I feel like she would get into bed with you and. Well, one, you might not be as good, but two, like, she just might not be into it. She might be like, oh, I've been fucked all day, like, that'll be fucking you. Do you know what I mean?
100%. That's
so,
fair.
I think...
Also, when we say jealousy, like, there's nothing wrong with being jealous.
Yeah, I know there's nothing wrong with being jealous.
That's totally normal, like.
Yeah, of course.
Would I be jealous if another man's fucking my girlfriend?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dog, they're so abusive and controlling. What are you talking about?
Well, that's what most people,
fuck those people, they're idiots.
Yeah, I know.
Anyone that comes to you and goes, alright, let me fuck your gal then. Let me your gal fuck, let's crap an hour. Make it 2. Yeah. You're fucking crazy.
But OnlyFans, I think it's different. I would be more open to a relationship with someone who does OnlyFans.
100%, bro.
Because like you said, they're in control of their content. You could get in, if you're into that and you don't mind it.
Bro, I know a gal that makes $8,000 a month.
You can make good money on OnlyFans.
I know a gal that makes $8,000 a month and all she does is feet pictures.
Yeah.
And you know what's trippy? Her feet are on her Instagram. Her Instagram is just pictures. She looks like any Insta girl.
Yeah.
And it's all pictures of her dressed up, nice dresses, nice heels, at nice bars, nice clubs. She goes out, she's around, blah, blah. She's an air hostess, so she has a job. And then she crops the pictures that she takes anyway, living her life. Crops the pictures, puts them on OnlyFans and on Twitter, and people pay money to see the feet.
Yeah, but people, it's surprising.
If you man want to pay 8 bags a month to a gal to see, cool. Do you know what? She's got to marry me, and if we divorce, I can take half the bread. It's
surprising, like, what people pay for, because, like, I've heard some OnlyFans models talk on other podcasts, and they'll say that, like, guys will just pay them loads of money just to talk to them. Like, some guys just want to talk to beautiful women.
I'm not going to say her name, but you know the girl that I was seeing?
Yeah.
She sells her farts.
That's wild.
But do you know what it is? I think...
Her farts?
She sells her farts. And,
and
sometimes her...
What is...
Number 2.
So she just farts in a plastic bag?
In a little jar.
Bro,
and
that's,
fucking...
That's...
Yeah, and...
Underwear,
do you know what it is? It's gonna sound ridiculous, yeah. The leap I'm about to make is gonna sound crazy, right? And I know it's gonna sound crazy. I know it's gonna sound crazy. But you know, like, when you have a youth player come up in Listen! Listen.
Talking about selling cards, and now we're talking about youth players.
No, you know we have a young player coming through the academy. Yeah. And like, this is what I'm saying.
I can't. My mind's elsewhere now.
This is what I'm saying. You know, like when you see someone from your team be successful, and you feel like you've played a part in their success.
Yeah.
Whether you've watched the games, bought the shirts, supported them, whatever. Some of these people that are fans of these girls, again, not just girls, but it's mostly girls.
Yeah.
Some of these people, they're very happy to see, look at like Andrew Tate's fans, right? It's not sex related.
Yeah.
Some people that are fans of Andrew Tate are happy to see him be successful and happy that they played a part in that success. And it's the same with the girls. Some of these men know they can never date or even be with these girls or meet these girls, but they're more than happy to see the girl be successful and go, I played a part in that.
Yeah, true.
And I think the stuff with the excrement and shit, I think it's a thing of, I want a relationship with this girl that no one else has. You've all seen her titties, you've all seen her feet, but I've got the... It's weird, I get that, but I think that's the psychology behind it.
Yeah, and also I think just because you've got that kind of relationship where like you're paying them to do certain things, so they will, like, you can ask them to do things and they're happy to do it because you're giving them money. Like,
100%.
one girl was saying that some guys pay them to like rate their dick but also cuss them out. Like they because I think those people are just such...
does the dick rating thing.
Yeah, like, so there'll be guys that are such powerful men that never get told like you're a dickhead, blah blah. They're just always, people just like bow down to them basically because of how high they are up in their company or whatever, their social status. So they just want a girl to just say, your dick is tiny, bro, and just laugh at him. Yeah. And you'll pay for that. So yeah, they make some fucking shit tons of money doing OnlyFans, and they're in control of the content. So I wouldn't mind.
Also, all of this stuff existed before, right? It's just that it's on the internet now, so now we can see it.
Yeah.
But this stuff always existed. When I went down to Portsmouth Uni for the first time, there's a strip club down there which had not all, but half the strippers in the strip club were students of the uni. Do you know what I mean? So you could go to uni and then go and pay to watch the girls that you could never really chat to or never give you attention.
You would never get anywhere if you met them in the bar.
100%. Do you know what I mean? And a lot of us have like porn stars that we like, and then like...
You have one in mind when you said that.
About 6 in mind. Yeah. We all have porn stars that we like, and then a certain type of content that we like, and sometimes the porn star we like doesn't do the type of content that we like. Yeah. And if you could would you do this type of content? But obviously with a big porn star you can't do that. But with an OnlyFans girl, you can do that. You can go, I like to see this. I like to see someone... I'm not going to say somebody. I ain't going to say it. But yeah, you can say, like, I want to see this content from this type of girl, and you can go and get that.
Also, there are some celebrities on... Not huge A-listers, but, like, minor celebrities on OnlyFans, and I don't know if they manage that, and they could be paying someone to manage their inboxes and shit, but... It's the illusion that you can chat to them directly. That you would never ever chat to these people ever 100%. In your lifetime, but you could just pay and chat to them.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you're like, I could see the psychology of the girl, and you've got to understand like why the girl got into OnlyFans in the first place. Do you know what I mean? If your girl, it's very different. If your girl's just always been in the sex industry, she's been a stripper, maybe done escorting, done a bunch of different stuff, and she's got OnlyFans, versus a girl who's just a standard good-looking girl. She's got 70k followers. And she posted one time, if I did OnlyFans, who would subscribe? And 20%, 14,000 people said, yeah, I would subscribe. And she was like, oh, okay. Yeah, so she made OnlyFans, posting largely the same stuff. Because we see loads of girls on Insta post like nice outfits, then like some bikini stuff, some underwear stuff. And she posts bikini and underwear stuff on her OnlyFans, but she's got 14,000 people that are paying £5 a month.
It's smart.
Do you know what I mean? Like it actually takes quite a lot of willpower if you are that type of girl to not do that. I mean that's the place that we're getting to. Do you know what I mean? So you know I don't like I say it depends on what the kind of content the girl does. But if she's smart about it, you could post minimal content and make maximum revenue. If you're smart about how you brand.
You don't have to get everything out either. Because if you're worried about like your family seeing. They wouldn't subscribe, obviously, or you'd hope they fucking would.
You don't know, though, like, there's been... I've heard of girls who, like, their dads or uncles have subscribed, but they might not know it's them. Because, like, some girls I know have got...
That's fucking...
Some girls I know don't show their faces on their content, right? And they might have tattoos and stuff. Like, my boy does OnlyFans with his girl. He's got tattoos, but he uses her concealer to cover up his tattoos. And I said, the idea...
That's smart of you,
but I said, more than them having sex, the idea of you putting concealer on your body, because his tattoo goes like all on the side, like down to his bum, and I thought that image in my head is hilarious. That's so funny to picture.
Getting prepped up before the shoot.
But so people might watch it and not realise it's him.
Yeah, true. But, like, would you be happy if you had a daughter doing OnlyFans? If you knew about it? Like, you've not subscribed to it. But, like, she's just advertising it on her Insta, you had her Insta.
No, probably not, no.
Would you stop it? Would you try and put an end.
Depends how old she is. If she's a big adult, I can't stop
not fucking.
it. No, but I'm saying like 18,
Yeah,
19,
yeah.
20 living at home, I can have more of a say.
Yeah, yeah.
Versus if she's like
Would you have
35
more
and
to say
married.
that? Yeah, oh yeah, obviously.
I'm just saying, what do you mean? I'm just saying, it depends, innit?
Yeah,
It depends
but-
on how much dominion I have over my daughter at that time.
Okay, alright,
Yeah.
let's say it's 18, 19, 20. Would you.
Yeah, no, she'd be banned from the internet.
Yeah. Wi-Fi's off.
You'd be banned from the internet.
Yeah. No, for, like you'd use the safety thing on like a
She'd be
contract.
banned from the
Yeah.
internet, that's it. Simple things.
Yeah, just reading books.
That's it.
Watch TV.
Harry Potter and Darren Shannon.
Darren Shan, you didn't know Darren Shan.
I didn't know Darren Shannon. This guy's an idiot.
Like, I told him about SpongeBob for the first time today.
You're an idiot. Would you be watch your friends' OnlyFans out of curiosity?
No, because it's like it may as well like you may as well just get a fucking girl here and I may as well sit and watch. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just
As long as it's baby.
yeah. I'll pay entry to come in. Yeah. No, I don't think I would subscribe to like.
How much of it
Even
is? How much of it is the element that people see your girl naked, and how much of it is that people know that it's your girl? So what I mean by that is, if she was doing OnlyFans, webcam, whatever, masturbating or whatever, but she did it either with balaclava or without her face showing, would that make it more appealing to you? Because then she's doing the same thing, but
yeah,
people wouldn't know.
I know, it's
so
true.
you have lost all the judgment of people looking at you going, your girl does OnlyFans. People wouldn't know that was your girl.
It's true, because like, if I was dating a girl who done OnlyFans and she had her face on it and everything, and then like my boy subscribed to it, I don't know how I'd feel about that. Like, because like it's not. I know she's not like my possession, but like it's almost like that's a special kind of relation. Like that's something that between you and her. Like I feel like
possession talk. I don't want other man seeing you naked. It's not like this.
yeah. But like
especially my
that's
friends, like or people that have access to you.
yeah. But
Do you know what I mean?
yeah, exactly. It's just like it's supposed to be kind of like. Not everybody gets to see that typically, right? Like it should be. You have to reach a certain kind of status in that relationship.
I think it depends, man. Because a lot of these men that say that would never date OnlyFans girl, it's special between me and you, blah 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 blah. I get that, but they would date girls who post the most scandalous of pictures on Instagram.
Yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean? Where you can
that.
see basically everything.
Yeah,
but they would still do it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because you can't just get with a girl.
But you quite like that, don't you? Like if a
I
girl
don't mind
you love it when a girl wears like.
I love my girl to dress sexy.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
She ain't cheating on me.
No, but you see it as like a.
Parading
them around.
I walk down the street with my gal and man look at me and go, blood.
Yeah, spud me.
That's what it is. We all want beautiful. I'm 29 years old. I like spend time with beautiful women. Sue me.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you talking about?
Yeah. No, I
Do
hear
you?
you.
Man, them just pretend to be. I don't know what man them pretends. Do you
To
know
go back to your question though, I think if she was like covered up, I think it would make me feel better.
So I know a girl that does it, and she has like a Bitmoji as the face.
Yeah.
But she I don't know. She's got like 400,000 followers on Twitter.
Yeah.
And she's fully. I'll show you after. But it's like fully naked and does like masturbation videos. Masturbation if you're a twat.
Yeah.
And her face isn't in any of the videos, so you would never know.
Yeah.
So even if it got leaked, or even if like,
Yeah.
I've spoken to girls and they're like, oh, my concern is like when I have kids or whatever, and
Yeah,
that's
but
really
you
more my concern.
You still could tell by the body, like if you.
But only if you knew her.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm saying if that's your girl, and I'm saying
yeah.
you would know. But if your girl was sitting here right now and it was that girl, I've never seen her body.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. She just looks like a standard slim, skinny, A-cup white girl. I can't.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Unless you were able to like match tattoos somewhere.
No, but she ain't got none of that. She ain't got no tattoos or no nothing. Her body's very non-distinct. It's not, she's got a nice body, but it's nothing distinctive.
Yeah, I think it actually would make it better. It's weird because, like you said,
so a lot of the issue. So if we get to the heart of the issue, is how other people judge you for your girl doing OnlyFans.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's me judging. It's just me not wanting them to see it.
Or,
like if it's a randomer,
got you.
If it's a randomer watching it, I probably wouldn't give a shit. But if it's one of my boys, and then we all go out one night, they've all seen her naked. Do you know what I mean?
We say, man, I'm gonna start lingering. Man, I'm gonna start shaking her hand. You're right, yeah.
Like the long hug,
the long hug, yeah. The hand sliding down the lower back.
That's enough. That's enough. Let it get off. Yeah, like.
But the thing is, like, if there's me, you, and James, and all of our girls are hot. Whether we see them naked or not, we know they're gonna be hot. What's the fucking difference?
Yeah.
Like if you walk in with a girl, if you walk in with fucking, I'm trying to think. If you walk in with Emily Ratajkowski, I don't need to see her naked to know she's gonna be fucking hot.
Yeah, of course. Okay, fine.
Do you know what I mean?
But have any of your boys seen any of your exes naked?
Don't think so.
would you like it if they did?
I think I might show boys me like whacking it out. But
Yeah.
maybe not maybe not like girls in a relationship with, but like a random thing
maybe
that I was
like
doing with.
yeah,
probably.
Yeah, but that's different. If it's a girl you just like,
Me and my cousin doubled up on
met
Tinder,
a girl, yeah, exactly. But you met a girl on Tinder and whacked her, and then you showed your boys. That doesn't mean I would show that. Like that's not a problem. But if she, you wouldn't. You wouldn't.
I'm a lover.
Nah, not if the things you would have done on that video. You wouldn't fall in love with her.
3 bottles of water.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know. If my boys.
So we come to the conclusion that OnlyFans girls over porn stars.
Absolutely. 100% every time.
Business plan and exit strategy. Are you rating a girl more? She's got like a business plan and exit. If she says to you, right, boom, here's the thing, right? I am a lawyer. I make 85 bags a year as a base salary with some bonuses on top. I do OnlyFans on the side. I make 14 grand a month on OnlyFans. Basically, what I've been doing it for 3 years. I'm going to do 1 more year. I have a property portfolio, 4 or 5 properties.
I gotta respect the hustle. If she
proper organised like that, she goes, look, after 1 year from now, it will be completely gone. Some of the mortgages will be fully paid. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean?
I've got to respect it. I mean, if that's...
I know a girl who stopped doing content 2 years ago and has replaced all her OnlyFans money, because her Twitter's so huge, with promo money. So now all she does on her Twitter, there's no content of her. It's just promo of other people. She's worked her way out of making content and still making the same money. That's smart. Like
that is smart. That's intelligent. It's
that's
like
it.
If someone. It's like a side hustle to her.
100%.
Like if someoone's doing,
if somebody's side hustle makes more than your main hustle, you can't chat to them, unless it's illegal or it hurts people. You can't chat to them.
Yeah, but like I think it's just different because of it's like sensitive content. It could be sensitive content.
Only for a sensitive person. There ain't nothing sensitive about putting a penis in a vagina. You can. Do you know what I mean?
Sensitive feelings, isn't it?
Not how I do it, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like someone called you a simp yesterday. You're a bit of a simp in a relationship.
Jack, bro, you know what? I ain't even gonna stop talking about Jack.
I think you could be a bit of a romantic.
That's not being a simp. Of course I'm romantic.
No, I didn't call you a simp.
No,
but the way you just said that you beat girls is like. You were saying it as if...
Jigger. I'll walk down the riverside with them.
I can't get used to that being called my jigger.
I'll slow dance with my girl to the buskers along the riverside, and I'll twirl her around and hold her hand and get a hot chocolate and then pipe the motherfucking shit out of her when I get home. Like, that's what it is, bro. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? What are we doing? Anyone that watches this that slept with me, please write a reference in the comments.
Write a review.
Write a review. Review my screw. Yeah, man.
Review my screw.
It's an app I'm working on.
Is that seriously?
Seriously.
You haven't told me about that either.
Yeah, Do you know what I spoke to you about it
first? Oh really?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm not supposed to say anyone.
Yeah, that's alright. We'll beep it out.
No, don't bleep it out.
Oh no, we're bleeping that out.
Don't bleep that.
She knows me, man. If I didn't know her,
it don't matter.
Oh no, she's a powerful girl, man. She might get some security guards on me or some shit.
Oh nah, don't do that like that, man.
No, I'm joking.
She's my best friend, man.
Alright, cool. Fair enough.
I think we should wrap up.
Yeah. Review my screws coming soon. Watch out. Fucking hell. Nah. Go on. Say your little piece, innit? You normally finish up the. Go on.
Oh,
my jigger. God. Finish up the podcast.
My jiggers.
I can't say my jigger. You've never said that to me before.
My jiggers. Without making change, nothing will change it.
You've said that before.
I'm just saying.
No, you've said that before. You got
to sound different.
Sound different. Go on.
You are custodians over your women, not owners.
There we go.
Is that fair?
That's fair. I like
There's nothing wrong with being jealous. Nothing wrong with being sensitive. Nothing wrong with beating up some pussy sometimes. Everything's all good. Everything in moderation. And when your boy passes exams, say congratulations. That's it.
Yeah,
I love
100%.
you. I love you, dog.
Yeah.
I love you.
Nah, you know what? I can't accept it though.
That's all for now. You know what I mean?
I can't accept it. I'm throwing a tantrum, innit?
Say no more.